What's up, YouTube? So 5 weeks out is when the day that this video is being made. It's not going to be posted exactly 5 weeks out, but basically I'm going to start doing a weekly series where I show y'all what I'm eating for the day, how I'm training, little talks, and just kind of what's on my mind throughout the rest of this prep going into it. And then I'm going to have a really cool thing that I put together for the company page that'll be about the show itself. And so I do have an athlete, Hayden, and he's also going to be doing the show, so he'll be involved in that video and stuff too. I currently live in Houston. I've moved from New Orleans. Hurricane Ida destroyed my house. Sucks, but the opportunity's here for me to be here, and I'm pretty blessed the way things have turned out. So I have a house, I have a home, and I'm out here now. So I'll be going back to New Orleans for that show that I'm prepping for, but in the time being, and probably from the future on, I'll be in Houston, maybe not permanently Houston, but Texas in general. But yeah. So for meal one, I've been keeping it the same for the last couple of days. My diet does change pretty regularly though, so this will change. Sometimes amount, sometimes just a whole meal, depending on what I'm feeling. But I have 3/4 of a cup of oats, 45 grams of whey protein, 1 egg, over easy or you're a goober, 1 banana, and then this is just water. I'll have my vitamins after this, wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna have my Rice Krispies and then head to the gym, and I'm gonna film my workout for y'all. So I just finished my push day. I put everything together that I'm gonna put in the video, kind of make like a little montage. I'm doing my cardio now. Instead of doing it fasted for right now, I've just been doing it post-workout because it's kind of the same thing. I've already burned through all my glycogen. My post-workout while I'm doing it, It's gonna be 45 more grams of whey isolate from my company. It's a peanut butter s'mores. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the same stuff that was in the oatmeal from the first thing. But I got a little bit of posing done too after. So I did a little bit of posing and I put the workout together. And right now I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the bike. And then I'm gonna go home and I'll probably have another meal. I don't know what I'm gonna have yet, but y'all see it in the next little clip. All right, so I'm home from the gym. This is gonna be meal 3. If you wanna consider the shake a meal, I would on the actual, just like I'm consuming calories, so it's a meal, it's snack, whatever you wanna call it. But meal 3, I've been doing this recently. I put it just this week. I kind of just put it together and this shit is fire. This is one of my favorite meals right now. So I do 2 eggs, over easy, have to, and everything bagel with an ounce of cream cheese. And then these little tuna packets are like 90 calories, 15 grams of protein. This one is my favorite so far. And I mix them together on this bagel for like a little sandwich. Phenomenal. And I have just the extra eggs for some healthy fats. Tuna has some healthy fats too. And then a little bit of extra protein. My drink, anabolic as fuck, Diet Coke, can't beat it. I don't go crazy with them, moderation, but I do have one just about every day, usually with my 3rd meal after my workout. After this, I'm gonna go to the grocery and I don't have to get a lot, I'm pretty stocked up, but the grocery is a half a mile away from me, so I kind of just go as I need things just to keep myself preoccupied. I like to walk around, it's just something to do basically. But there's a little topic I wanted to talk about before I eat this meal. So today was probably the best that I've ever looked all prep, at least in my opinion. Today's video is gonna be great with the whole posing and I just felt great overall. Getting compliments in the gym, the hair in my food, that's disgusting. And I posted something, a little sneak peek on my Snapchat, and immediately, I'm super open about everything. I'm as open as I can be without social media basically taking my stuff down because I'm too open, because I really think. I'll take you outside in a second, wait. My dog just had puppies, so she's very antsy. But I'm as open as I can be with my PED use, my nutrition, as I'm showing y'all all this right now. Today I posted my updates and I've really been up in the gear recently, cutting back calories, doubling up on my cardio, and just taking this because I want to bring something crazy here in 5 weeks. Today makes 5 weeks out. And I get a kid that slides up on my story and he's like, so do you really think it's just your food, or like, what are you really taking? And I share my cycle updates on my story, and my cycle hasn't changed since I started this prep. So for 6 weeks, it's been the same fucking cycle. I am using Boldenone, so it doesn't kick in till like week 5 or 6, which is really starting to give me, I just say that hard fullness. But like, I don't understand why. Right now I'm doing about an hour and a half to 2 hours of training, 30 minutes of cardio a day, 20 minutes of posing and stretching. I get 8 hours of sleep a day, and I get 5 to 6 clean meals a day. That's the fucking secret. It's not what I'm taking. I take PEDs to take it the extra step because if someone else is gonna do it, why wouldn't I? But I'm not even on tren. I haven't thrown in any orals like Winstrol or Anavar. Like, I'm not on anything crazy that would make me that much better than you. I'm simply on Masteron, EQ, test, and some growth hormone for the next couple weeks. It's not a simple basic cycle, but I'm not on any crazy doses and it's not like 10 compounds. And the fact that people see me changing daily and putting in work that they won't, and then thinking that there's some secret, kind of bothers me in the sense that, like, no, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it at the end of the day, but like, hard work, nutrition is the answer. PEDs matter when you're on a fucking stage and you're trying to get that extra level of fullness and crispness, but like, at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out, and if you're not nutritionally feeding yourself from a micro and macronutrient standpoint, you're not gonna grow. And the same thing if you're not getting your rest and you're not stretching and you're not posing, you're not gonna develop the way someone else is. And it's not because they have a fucking secret that you don't, it's because you're not working as hard as they are. And I don't wanna toot my own horn, but I am here because don't ask me if there's some secret, because I'm about as open as I can be when it comes to these things. I'm working hard and you're gonna see it in 5 weeks, and that's my secret. So don't think that there's people hiding out on things. Chris Bumstead's latest video I just watched this morning, he's at 1,600 calories and 2 hours of cardio a day. There's no secret for that. That's fucking unreal. I'll add up today what I'm at the end, but that is unreal. the amount of work that he's putting in to keep that title going. And that's not a secret. He's open with it. And I'm sure some people are still going to think that there's something he's doing. It's not. He's working harder than you. And I'm working harder than whoever had to ask me that question today. And that's really just my little pep talk before I eat this meal, is that nutrition, recovery, hard work. That's the secret. Stop looking for a supplement. Like, I use protein and pre-workout. I don't do all that extra crazy stuff. When I can afford it, I'll add it in. Like, it's going to make you better, but it's not a secret. If you're not pounding clean, good food, training the way you should and resting, you're not going to be as good as someone that is. Unless you're just some genetic freak, and they have those out there, but it's very small. But yeah, so I'm going to finish up this meal, and then I'm going to show you all the simple things I'm getting. Like, I'm going to get more tuna and stuff from the grocery store, and I'll put it together for y'all. So I'm leaving the Kroger. I didn't really get much. I thought I was going to get a little bit more, but obviously didn't need it. I got more oats for breakfast. This shit goes on my chicken pasta at night because it's the Parmesan. So good. I'll eventually have to get a different one to cut the calories a little closer, but right now I can be lenient. Tuna packets again. This is taco seasoning that I put on my beef. This one packet will last me forever. It says it's got 6 servings, but it's got like 60 servings. And then 60 eggs. I'm going to spend, it was $6 for 60 eggs. You can't beat that. And then this is on sale, and I already use it for my dogs, so I figured I'd get it again for them. And this is what happens when you own a white lab, that every bit of your car is fucking infested with hair. It's ridiculous. But yeah. All right, so for meal 4, I have red meat every day, either once or twice. Right now it's just gonna be once today. Chicken will be in my next meal. So I have an 8-ounce patty, and I weigh everything not cooked. So 8-ounce raw, so probably cooked, probably 6.5, I'd say, once it's all rendered down. A quarter a cup of rice, which comes out to about 1 cup cooked, and then about 35 grams of hummus on top. Put the hummus with the beef, phenomenal. I don't know why, it just tastes really good. The beef itself is 85. I usually go a little bit leaner, but it's so cheap right now at the Kroger that I still can kind of be lenient with it. So the closer I go to show, I'll pay a little bit more for the 93.7. But yeah, so it's gonna be beef rice with a little bit of hummus, and then I've got just water in here with the Tigers cup. Once I finish this, I'm gonna go watch the LSU Auburn game. Go Tigers. So this is gonna be the last meal for the night, unless it's midnight. So yeah, this will probably be the last thing I eat for today. It's gonna be meal 5. 8 ounces of chicken. Like I said, I measure everything raw, so this is probably less than 8 ounces now that it's cooked. And then I do a whole box of pastaroni. This has been my dinner every night for some time now. The Parmesan cheese one. I don't add the butter nor the milk, so I just do water, and it takes out a bunch of the calories. It's about 100 grams of carbs. This is just Mio in my water. And then since it's the Parmesan cheese one, I get this Ragu Parmesan chunky sauce. I don't go crazy with it, but I do put some in just for some extra texture. So good. But yeah, this is going to be the last meal for tonight. To wrap it up, I'm going to put all the macros and calories and stuff. I don't really count the macros. I just aim for carbs and protein. Sometimes I throw in some fats. So I'm going to have it all at the end, though, for y'all to see basically what it is around what I'm eating every day. And it's slowly going to start to taper down as I get closer and closer, because today's 5 weeks. I'll probably get 1 more week of being lenient, and then 4 weeks out, we'll get really, really strict with things and really try to get deep into my fat storages. But yeah, this is going to be the last meal. Go Tigers. Also, if y'all want to see anything else, put it in the comments. You can DM me on Instagram or any of my social media, Snapchat, whatever you have me on. If you got ideas and stuff that you want to see, as of right now, I'm going to try to keep it to 1 podcast episode a week. And then 1, if I get a bunch of free time and I'm feeling really productive. Being in a deficit, I'll probably feel less productive the closer I get. But I can do maybe 2 videos a week. But this is generally just going to be kind of day in life. I don't really do anything exciting right now, as I just moved up to a new city. So it's eating, training, little talks that I might put in, just something that's on my mind like I did. But if y'all really have anything ideas, put it down in the comments. Leave a like. Let me know what y'all think. Good night.